possibility do you get?
So easy.
Very easy.
So easy. So the very first easy way to do it is go to the Denver Post. They have a page. I will tell you that they have a page. And what you do is you look at the people who are following them. Okay, so if you're looking at the top, backwards, if you're looking at the top, on the right-hand side, you see followers and following. You want to find out who's following them. And when you look at that list, and do you have any idea? I've followed maybe 20 at a time.
I actually just went through yours and I got up to 400.
Okay. So there's not a.
So you can go to the Colorado Connector Pinterest page.
You could go to the Colorado Connector Pinterest page for Denver people, but it does. I tend to like really try to find the people who say Denver, Colorado. You can literally type in Denver CO and find people that way too. But I have really found that finding a place. What's the camera? Like in Boulder,
Mike's camera.
There's like a Mike's camera. You can find local businesses, and I will tell you, when you start doing this, it's like a little rabbit hole. Like you'll find the Denver Post, and then you'll find Las Brisas, and you'll find that there's a whole bunch of people that like Las Brisas. Or I have a bunch of Denver people. You probably have more Denver people in there on my Facebook. So it works the same way on Facebook. When I'm signing up a realtor or mortgage person or somebody like that, I don't go try to find other people. I go to mine and I go, okay, follow, right. Because that goes. You might want to look, if you're looking for like realtors, because they're predominantly women, you could go to see if the Jeffco MLS has one, or if any of the local realtors have one, or if the mortgage people do. So what you want to almost kind of do is to figure out who works with the people you work with.
Or that you want to work with.
That you want to work with.
And the easiest way to find that, and I don't think you mentioned this, Pinterest does have a search function. So it is located in the upper left-hand corner of your Pinterest page, and it works like any other search bar. You just plug in the term you're looking for, hit the little magnifying glass thingy, and it will pull up anything related. You can choose from pins, people, and boards related to your search term, and that will put you on the right track.
Don't pick pins.
It's missed the old MySpace, we just click age groups.
No. And you don't want to, for location-based ones,
what is the average user? Do you guys know by chance? Like
the average user,
age group?
Women 25 to 65. About $100,000 income, educated, most of them are college graduates.
And again, we reiterate, that's not to say that there aren't men or a male presence on Pinterest. There are plenty of
or that there aren't other
Pinterest.
people on Pinterest.
Exactly.
But what they have found is it tends to trend way affluent. Women make 80% of the buying decisions in households.
So,
but what I was going to say is local.
Do you think men have a disadvantage? In
no,
not at all.
They have a huge advantage.
We're going to have a situation where people are starting to act like they're another gender just so they can get in with.
I think you're going to have that on any social site.
There's spammers anyway.
It's not something you can worry about.
To answer your question, your first question or your second question about are they going to do men get ostracized? Men get accepted more because it is very estrogen laden. And when I go and I see a man, when I see a guy who has something that's similar to mine, I'm more apt to follow him. Because
we pin hug them,
right? I tend to like working with guys. We have so many lady networking that there's anything wrong with lady networking, but I'm like, I like seeing another perspective, getting stuff from another place. The one thing I was going to tell you about local though is don't do Denver, Colorado, and then look for the pins.
Yeah, okay? Don't do pins.
Because what happens is exactly what Rebecca said in one of the other videos. She's putting places she'd like to go, and so a lot of the pins have absolutely nothing to do with anybody who lives in or around Denver. It has to do with people who are dreaming about going to Denver.
But if you look for people and you look for boards, then that's going to pull up people and boards that have that.
Ironically enough.
Go figure. And for example, I don't remember if you do or not, I have a Colorado board in my account, which is nothing but places in Colorado that are cool or businesses
I have
in
Denver
Colorado.
restaurants.
Yeah, exactly. So you will find your demographic using the search function.
But when you think about it, when you find Denver restaurants, you're only finding me because I'm posting Denver restaurants.
Right.
So then you would, and I'll tell you what happened. Yesterday, 3 different Denver restaurants followed my Denver restaurant board. So again, you would want to go swing back around to who's following that board. You can look at who's following me as a person, but you can also look and see who's following that exact board, and that'll help you get some more of the local stuff.
And another thing you'll want to pay attention to as you're building your Pinterest account, your Pinterest community, you'll notice that on the left-hand side of the page for now, who knows when they'll ever change these things, they might, but on the left-hand side of the page for now, it will show you a list of people who have followed you, people who have liked things you've pinned, people who have repinned your content. I would definitely be paying close attention to those people, who those people are. I would be purposely friending them when they're
Always
sharing my
following back.
information for always follow back. We believe in reciprocity, and you follow and be followed. That's how it works. You also have to be selective.
Yeah, but let's do this on this on the next video, because I really think that this is huge. Because we get asked all the time, and we get asked how to grow big networks, and we have huge networks.
Right.
So